Hi friends, welcome to Maths Concepts. In this video, we are going to learn about associative property of whole numbers. In our last two videos, we learned about closure property and commutative property. The link for those videos are given in the top right corner of this video. I'd suggest you to watch those as well along with this one. Now back to associative property. We'll learn it for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. First, we will see associative property for addition. Let's take one example. In bracket 3 plus 5 plus 2 equal to 10. Okay, here I have grouped first two numbers together. I am adding three whole numbers, that is 3, 5 and 2. I have grouped first two numbers together, which means I'll be adding 3 and 5 first, which gives me 8 plus 2 equal to 10. Okay, now in second case I'll be adding last two numbers together, that is I'll be adding 5 and 2 first, which gives me 7 plus 3 equal to 10. In both cases I get same answer, which means when I add 3 or more whole numbers, I can group any two numbers together and do the addition. Okay, and this is associative property for addition of whole numbers. I have given few more examples here. You can try few more examples on your own and you can say that when 3 or more whole numbers are added, any two numbers can be grouped together for addition. That is, associative property is true for addition of whole numbers. As a generic rule, I can write it like this, that is in bracket a plus b plus c is same as a plus in bracket b plus c. Okay, now let's see associative property for multiplication. Here I have taken example. In bracket 3 into 5 into 2 is equal to 30. Here I have shown it using 3 rows of 5 flowers each and taken twice. Okay, which means I have done 3 into 5, which is 15, multiplied by 2 gives me 30. And second case is I have grouped last two numbers together, that is 5 rows of 2 flowers each taken 3 times. This gives me 10 into 3 equal to 30, same as the first answer. This means when I am multiplying 3 or more whole numbers, I can group any two numbers together, and few more examples are shown here. Okay, which means associative property is true for multiplication of whole numbers, and I can show it as a generic rule like this. In bracket a into b multiplied by c equal to a multiplied by in bracket b into c. Okay, now let's see it for subtraction. I have taken one example, 12 minus 5 minus 2. I have grouped first two numbers together, that is 12 minus 5, which gives me 7 minus 2 gives me 5 as answer. Now the second case is I have grouped last two numbers together, that is 5 minus 2, which gives me 3, and 12 minus 3 gives me 9. Now in these both cases the answer is not same, which means when 3 or more whole numbers are subtracted, any two numbers cannot be grouped together for subtraction. Okay, this means associative property does not apply for subtraction of whole numbers. It is false for subtraction of whole numbers. And as a generic rule, I can say that in bracket a minus b minus c is not equal to a minus in bracket b minus c. Okay, now let's see it for division, associative property for division of whole numbers. In this example, I have grouped first two numbers, 12 divided by 4, which gives me 3, 3 divided by 2 gives me 3 by 2, and in second case I have grouped last two numbers together, that is 4 divided by 2, which gives me 2, and 12 divided by 2 gives me 6 as answer. Here also the answer is not same. Okay, and that's why associative property does not apply to the division of whole numbers. When we do division for 3 or more whole numbers, any two numbers cannot be grouped together for division. Okay, I can, as a generic rule, I can write it like this. Now this was all about associative property. As I said in my last video, we are going to solve few examples which will show us how these properties make it easy for us to do the calculations. Okay, so I am going to apply commutative property and associative property as well to solve the examples. Now first one is find sum by suitable arrangement. We are going to do addition. Here first example is 837 plus 208 plus 363. I know that 7 plus 3 is 10 and this will make my calculations easier. So I'll apply commutative property and I'll exchange the places for second and third number, which gives me 837 plus 363 plus 208. Here I have applied commutative property. Now I'll be adding first two numbers. I'll group first two numbers together, that is I'll be applying associative property of whole numbers, and this addition will give me 1200 plus 208 and answer will be 1408. Now look at this, how applying these properties has made our calculations easy. Okay, easy and fast as well. Second example is 1962 plus 453 plus 1538 plus 647. Here also I know 7 plus 3 is 10, 8 plus 2 is 10. This is going to make our calculations easy. So I'll apply commutative property for middle two numbers and I'll exchange their places, which gives me 1962 plus 1538 plus 453 plus 647. Now I'll group first two numbers together, that is applying associative property. This will give me 3500. In this case I'll group last two numbers together, associative property again, which gives me 3500 plus 1100 and answer is 4600. Okay, now let's apply it for multiplication. Now we are going to solve examples for addition and multiplication. Why? Because associative and commutative property apply to only addition and multiplication, only to addition and multiplication. It does not apply to subtraction and division. Okay, first example is 4 into 166 into 25. Here again I know that it is going to be easy to do 25 into 4 and hence I'll apply commutative property and I'll change the order of last two numbers, which gives me 4 into 25 into 166. Now I'll group together first two numbers using associative property, and which will give me 100 into 166 and answer will be 16,600. Okay, second example is 2 into 1768 into 50. I'll exchange the places of last two numbers, that is commutative property, and then I'll group 2 and 50 applying associative property, which will give me 100 into 1768, which gives me answer as 1,76,800. Okay, so it was pretty easy to solve these examples applying these properties. Here are few examples for you to solve. You can pause the video, you can write down the questions, write down the answers and check answers at the end of this video. Here are answers for addition of whole numbers, and here are answers for multiplication of whole numbers. Okay, I hope you got all answers correct. Thank you for watching this video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you. Bye bye.